Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Shoobley Esteem. Today we'll be talking about the 5 things that I learned from going to Mexico City. Watch the video. So, the first thing that I learned from going to Mexico City, you need to act normal. You act normal like everybody else in the city, you'll be fine. Yeah, that's it. The only thing that I would recommend is just kind of brush up on your Spanish, practice your Spanish if you don't know any. But other than that, you'll be fine. Mexico City is a huge city. The population, I think, is about maybe 5 or 6 million people. Let me actually look it up real quick. I don't want to give you the wrong information. Give me a second. Population of Mexico City. Actually, I was really off. It's almost 9 million. So the population of Mexico City is almost 9 million people. So just act normal, you'll be fine when you go in the city. Just, behave normal. Don't do anything stupid. Don't get in trouble. Don't, obviously be respectful and respect the culture and the people and the language. You'll be fine. That's the first thing I learned. The second thing I learned from going to Mexico City is about the language. There's a language barrier. If you don't speak Spanish, you will have difficulty getting things done and communicating with the Mexicans, because most of the Mexicans, at least the ones that I've seen, do not speak English. I was there for almost a week, and I was taking Uber every single day, and all the Uber drivers did not speak a word of English except one. So, and the stores, to all the stores that I've been to, people don't speak English. In the common areas, in the tourist areas, you might find some Americans and some foreigners, some people from Europe who speak English, but other than that, the natives of Mexicans do not speak English. So what I did is that I downloaded an app, Google Translation. That app actually was really helpful. I downloaded that app and I was communicating with some of the people who didn't speak English through that app. I speak in English, it would translate in Spanish, and the other person would speak in Spanish and translate it back to me in English. That's what I did. So just kind of heads up. Number 3, the third thing that I learned from going to Mexico City is that the food corners on the street, about 90% of them sell pork. So all the tacos and the tostadas and everything that they sell. So if you're not a pork eater, or you don't eat red meat, or you're vegetarian or vegan or anything like that, that is something you might want to consider. So be prepared for that. The fourth thing that I learned from going to Mexico City is that they have a metro system. They have city buses and they have subways. The metro system is actually super cheap. You will get a card, and you will buy the card for about 10 pesos. So you'll get the card for 10 pesos, and you will add 10 pesos in the card, so a total of 20 pesos, which is about $1, and you can use the card for the whole entire day. You can use the metro system they have, the buses, the subways, and you can travel and go everywhere within Mexico City for the whole day for only 20 pesos for $1. That is a cheaper way, but if you're new to the area and you don't know where you're going and you don't know how the system works, that's gonna be challenging. That's how it was for me, at least. When I got there for the first couple of days, I was just using Uber and my Didi app would not work. I tried to use Didi, but it would not work. It just, that's a different story. That's a different video, but that app is just piece of crap. So I was just using Uber every single day. And I tried, then after that, on I think my third or fourth day, I, used the metro system. The metro system, if you are in a money saving mode, if you are on a tight budget, the metro system will be the best option for you. But it's more complicated if you're not really used to that. If you know how to use the the metro system, and how to get around using the public transportation, that is going to be challenging for you. But if you don't care about saving money, or you just want to go to wherever you're going, then Uber was really helpful to me. That's what I'm using. The taxis are rip-off. The taxis are really super rip-off. For the same destination, that Uber would charge me around maybe 70 Mexican pesos, the taxi would say over 100. So that's a side tip there for you. The fifth thing that I learned from going to Mexico City is the city is safe. I was in the city of Mexico City for about a week, close to a week, and I went to different areas, and I deliberately walked in some of the neighborhoods to see, to kind of get the feeling, to see how it feels and things like that. During the day and the night in different areas, actually, I really felt safe. In some of the areas, you will see more foreigners. You will see quite a few Americans and Britons. And some of the other areas, it's only Mexicans, that's all. But pretty much, I mean, there were peace officers in almost everywhere, police cars everywhere, even in the, rough and bad neighborhood, there were police cars and police officers patrolling. So pretty much, overall, I felt safe in some of the different neighborhoods that I've been to. Other than that, I'm sure crimes do occur, and people do commit crimes and things like that, but I haven't seen anything like that. That is tip number 5. And will I go to Mexico City again? For sure I will. I will definitely go to Mexico City again. It feels like 1 week wasn't enough time for me to do all the things I wanted to do. And I met quite a few people. So I met actually more than 2 people, but there are 2 people that we still talk over WhatsApp, so we still stay in touch. Other than that, I just wanted to drop this video real quick to kind of give you the tips and share my experience from going to Mexico City. Leave your comments and your thoughts. If there's anything else that I did not cover, or you have different experience that you like to share, please do so in the comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the red button down below somewhere, and like the video and share it if you thought it was useful. Other than that, I will see you on the next one.
Let's go.